Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at solving systems of linear equations by elimination. So this is the third and final way. The first one was graphing. The second was substitution, my favorite. The third is elimination. Each one of these gets a little bit more challenging as we go through the list. So if we forget how to do the second or the third way, always go back to graphing, okay? Always go back to graphing. You guys have gotten so much better at graphing. I'm so proud of you. Let's go ahead and write down the steps to elimination. All right, there's 4 steps to elimination. Don't freak out about it too much, okay? The first step, multiply if necessary. So we can skip step 1 if it's not necessary. And the problems we talked about yesterday until example 2 we had to do this. The problems we talked about yesterday, we did not have to go through that, okay? So go ahead and title this Elimination of Systems. Systems. No, that doesn't make sense. Redo. Elimination for systems of linear equations. That makes sense. Why do you want to solve? Oh, that looked like I spelled it wrong. I'm having an off day. Solve linear equations systems. Solve systems of linear equations using elimination. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, the second step, if necessary, we do the first. The second step is add or subtract them. Horizontally, we're going to go through it and stack them to do that. Then we're going to solve for the remaining variables. So you only want to have one variable, and then your last step, substitute it in to get that last variable. So let's go ahead and get started with examples. Alrighty. Example 1, solve the system of linear equations by using elimination. Check your solutions. So, step 1, multiply one of the equations if necessary so we can eliminate. Luckily, we have 2 and 4, so those don't help. We won't be able to eliminate x's. The y's both have 1, so we can eliminate the y, so we don't need to do step 1. But we're thinking if we add the 2 equations together, we'll eliminate the y's, or if we subtract the 2 equations, we'll eliminate the y. Negative y plus y does eliminate, so let's use addition. Okay, 2x plus 4x is 6x. 9 plus 21 is 30. Divide by 6, x equals 5. So there was step 1 we didn't need to do. Step 2, solve for variable. Step 3, plug x back into both of our equations, plug x into both the equations, and then solve for the last variable. So 2 times 5, grabbing from here, minus y equals 9, and 4 times 5 plus y equals 21. 2 times 5 is 10, minus y equals 9. Negative y equals, I'm going to take away 10, negative y equals negative 1, y equals 1. Check our work. 4 times 5 is 20. Take away 20, y equals 1. Did it right? The answer is 5, 1. All right. If you didn't get this all down, pause your video. I need to erase because I need some more room for example 2. Step 1. See if we need to change one of the equations to eliminate. X's both have the same number, so we will be able to eliminate. Remember, if you're not eliminating in this first step, you're not doing it right. Okay, well, addition, eliminate. Negative 5x plus 5x does eliminate, so we're going to use addition. All right. 2y plus y is 3y. 13 plus negative 1 is 12. divide by 3, y equals 4. All right, step 2 done. Step 3, let me go back. Step 2, add or subtract the equations. Oh, we just finished step 3, add or subtract. Step 3, step 4, plug in. Step 4, plug in. Negative 5x plus 2 times 4, I plugged into our first one, equals 13. Second one, 5x plus 4 equals negative 1, plugging into this equation. Negative 5x plus 8 equals 13. Take away 8, take away 8. Negative 5x equals 5. Divide by negative 5, divide by negative 5, x equals negative 1. Take away 4, take away 4. 5x equals negative 5. Divide by 5, divide by 5, x equals negative 1. We did it right. We both got x and x equal to the same thing. The solution is x is negative 1, y is 4. All right, 3. Step 1, change equations if necessary. That we won't be able to eliminate the x's because they don't have the same coefficient. 3 and 7 are not the same. But we look at our y's, 4 and 4 are the same, the coefficient. So we will be able to eliminate and not have to do step 1. Now, addition. Is 4y plus 4y going to eliminate? No. 4y minus 4y does. So this one we are using subtraction. 3x minus 7x is negative 4x. Eliminate the y's. Negative 6 minus negative 14. Remember, this now says negative 6 plus 14. Minusing a negative changes it to adding. And negative 6 plus 14 is 6, 4, 8. 8. Great. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4, and x equals negative 2. Okay, step 3, done. Step 2, we stacked them, eliminated. Step 3, we solve for x. Step 4, we're going to solve for y now. So 3 times negative 2, grabbing that first equation, plus 4y equals negative 6. Now our second equation, 7 times negative 2 plus 4y equals negative 14. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Add 6, add 6. 4y equals 0. That's still something that exists. It's still going to be 0. Okay. Y equals 0. Let's see if we did this right. We have to get y equals 0 over here. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. Add 14. Add 14. 4y equals 0. Y equals 0. We did it right. 0 is still a number. They still can intersect at negative 2, comma 0. All right. Let's look at some more harder problems. Okay, right here we have 3x plus y equals 11, 6x plus 3y equals 24. We won't be able to eliminate the x's because it's 3 and 6, and we won't be able to eliminate the y's because it's 1 and 3. We're going to have to change, this is going to use step 1, we're going to have to change one of the coefficients. I think it's easier to change this one because 1 times 3 is 3. So we're going to change that first one. Let me rewrite it. Multiply everything by 3 to keep it equivalent. 3 times 3 is 9, so 9x. 3 times 1 is 3y. 3 times 11 is 33. Now we're ready to eliminate. 6 minus 9y, 6x minus 9x is negative 3x, okay, 3y minus 3y, that's why I picked minus because it eliminates, equals, eliminate, okay, 24 minus 33 is 9. Negative 9. There we go. Divide by negative 3. Divide by negative 3. X equals positive 3. Check to see if we did this right. Plug it in. Plug it in. 3 times 3 plus y equals 11. 6 times 3 plus 3y equals 24. I plug it into the original ones. Plug into original. 9 plus y equals 11. Y equals 2. 18 plus 3y equals 24. Take away 18. Take away 18. 6 equals 3y. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. Y equals 2. We did it right. Yeah. Okay, so this one, the point that we should cross is 3, 2. I got to erase this, so if you need to pause this, feel free. All right, number 5. We won't be able to eliminate the x's. We won't be able to eliminate the y's because they don't have the same number in the beginning. So let's change one of them so it says the same thing. I think the easiest thing to do is to change this x right here to say 4. So we're going to multiply everything by 4. All right, so 4 times negative x is negative 4x. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 4 is 28. Nope, not 28, 32. 32, sorry. Off day today, 32. All right, now we're ready to stack them. And it doesn't matter what order you put these in, it'll be okay. My goodness, come on. 4x minus 5y equals negative 19. This one I'm going to add because my x's will cancel out. Negative 8y plus negative 5y is negative 13y equals 32 plus negative 19 is, gotta borrow, 13. Negative 13 divided by negative 13, y equals negative 1. Plug in, plug in. 4x minus 5 times negative 1 equals negative 19. Negative x minus 2 times negative 1 equals 8. Again, plugging into the original. Didn't matter what way you stacked here in the step. Okay, 4x minus plus 5 equals negative 19. Take away 5, take away 5. 4x equals negative 14. Oh, we're going to get a decimal. Maybe I did something wrong. Divide by 4, x equals negative 14/4. I'm going to leave it like this for now. Negative x times 2 times negative 1 is plus 2 equals 8. Take away 2, take away 2. Negative x equals 6. X equals negative 6. I'm going to pause my video and find my mistake really quick because I didn't get the same answers for x, so something happened here. Let me pause my video. My mistake was up here. This should have said, I'm going to go through and correct it with red. This should have said 14. No, that's not it. Eek. Rookie mistake. Right here. Here was my mistake. Same sign. Keep the sign. So this should have said negative 24. 24. That way it became negative 6. So my rookie mistake was here. All right. We did everything else correctly. The solution is negative 6, negative 1. All right. Problem number 6. We can always change the format. we're not going to go completely over this. You can always change the format if they don't line up. My suggestion would be to change this so it says y equals 3 minus 2x. Now you can stack them and still use elimination to solve. Okay? The only problem is that you do need to change one of these equations too. I hope you guys are having a good day. Answer this essential question.